Katrina Zintrails made the little bee Yellow Jacket movie thing.
Sorry, it's a chewy granola bar. There, I see you in chat. If you would like to join us, please do.
Oh, hey, thanks.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that was so fast.
That was incredible.
We got to do that baseball game again sometime.
Dude, it's
rematch.
really good.
Yeah, it was fun.
You cannot
Plus,
do
I want to
3 on
get
3.
my money's worth, $30.
Yeah, that too.
I got my money's worth last night by beating so many people who got the game for free from Xbox Live Games for Gold. And just, like, absolutely eviscerating, like, 7- and 8-year-olds that only throw strikes. They're like, why would I throw anything that's not a fastball? And why would I ever not swing? How can you hit a home run if you don't swing?
At this point in our online careers, for whatever you want to call them, I feel like you playing anything of your own accord for fun is a pretty ringing endorsement.
Dude, for real.
So, yeah, no, I'm serious. Like, I'm excited to play it now. It sounds like it's going to be a good time.
It's really just sports games.
We'll only be able to get you about
That's
$500 an hour,
true.
though. So I'm sorry about that.
Well,
Hey, if Subway sandwich makers get to be called sandwich artists, I get to call what I do an online career, okay?
well, it's a
Don't
job.
forget about the barista as well.
It's a job. Career, I don't know.
There's a career element to it. It's becoming more of a career, especially now. Twitch is like becoming way more mainstream.
Did you guys get the survey in the mail today in your email? And it was like, you get $20 from Amazon if
What?
you fill this Twitch survey out.
I did not
Oh,
get
shit.
that email.
I did it, and I better get my $20, or because it took me like 30 minutes to fill it out. It was a long one.
God,
It was like an SAT or something.
Did they require like a one-page open form response at the end or something?
There was multiple paragraph questions, so I don't know.
Okay, good.
It's pretty rough.
It's better than the YouTube survey that went out like a month ago. And it was like, hey, how do you feel? What's your sentiment on these questions? YouTube has my best interests in mind when it comes to making a living. Agree, strongly agree, really freaking strongly agree, or maybe you're 50-50 on that one. It's weird to snap from like baseball into banter.
Yeah, we gotta tone it way down a different way.
The baseball banter segue is tough.
Locked up. Let's
I'm
go.
also locked up. What mustaches should be called? Lip pubes or low eyebrows? Axum Austin? I told you during the intro to spam Austin's chat and say, yeah, yeet. Hey, Austin, if you want to join us for Quip, this is an official invitation, roo-roo. All people said was, that's too long.
You should give all of chat access to your digital signature just to make it.
Has Austin dragged you into the Dodo yet?
No, absolutely
Dodo?
Something you
I will
dragged you
never
up
play
playing
Dota
Dota God.
the
again.
Sahara Desert.
So good though.
No,
Load on your devices.
it's a life-destroying force. Something you probably shouldn't bring on a trip across the Sahara Desert. A bag of sand to sell on eBay for $80 or your own sand.
Nice.
I believe, is the other one a reference to Dan? Didn't Dan
Yes.
he sold a bag of dirt for 80
Yeah.
bucks because it was
But he
his dirt?
sold a bag of sand?
I believe that's correct. I knew it
Selling
had
ice
to
to
be.
Eskimos.
Your own sand wins.
What?
It's a dated reference, I guess.
You'd think chat is paying attention all these years.
The first thing to do if you're attacked by a shark, stab it in the eye, duh, or pee on it. I think it's a jellyfish.
One thing you're just gonna do because you're scared.
No, you just pee on it.
No, because like if you're underwater, the pee's just gonna dissipate into the water.
I think he'll just like the taste because it's gonna be like a salty seasoning, you know?
The ocean's salty already. It just confuses me.
True.
What if there's blood in your urine?
Do you think the salt in the ocean? Oh yeah, I was gonna say, what if you have herpes or something? That would definitely make it.
There's blood in your urine. Worst
There's
way to
blood in your
die.
urine and you're being attacked by a shark. What a Tuesday!
A great prank to play on a pizza delivery guy. Give him all of your money, or hand him a pizza when they arrive.
Oh, that would be weird. They wouldn't know what to do.
Jake Paul's never done that one? Where when he opens up the door, he hands a pizza box to the driver?
They'd give them a total and be like, here's the pizza you ordered.
Oh, that'd be a great ad for like, is it Delicio? Or
That
DiGiorno?
would be a great ad!
would
It's not
be,
delivery,
yeah.
it's DiGiorno.
It's such a
Yeah.
good ad. They show like the car driving up, but they don't show the driver with the pizza box. And then when he rings the doorbell, they open it up and they hand him some Delisio, and he goes, "Thanks, guys."
That's actually like legit. You could pay
That
for
would be
ad.
a great
That
ad.
was already an ad. Are you being facetious?
No,
It's
I
already
didn't
an
know.
I didn't
But
know
there,
that.
No.
Are you? You're not joking?
I've never
I thought
seen
for
this
sure
ad
you were
before.
joking. I
Never
thought you were
seen
like
the ad.
describing the ad verbatim and making fun of it.
No, it's
No.
a good ad.
I saw that ad like 15 years ago for, I think, one of those home pizza companies.
All the other ads just lie to you. They're like, you know, everybody's at your party eating the frozen pizza going, "This is so good, where did you get it?" It's never happened in real life. As soon as you look at it, you're like, that's some frozen pizza. A weird way to dry your hair. Shave it off or spread eagle taint breeze.
Who stole my...
You're gonna pull up a brown
Your
waft
taint
like
breeze?
that.
Excuse me.
You don't own all the Taint breeze in the world, sir.
Alright,
Okay.
that's fair. That's fair. What about Taint Febreze?
Oh, dude, that's another great ad.
Round 1 on the book.
That's
Now
one of the
you
stinkiest
already
ads.
told me that exists already too.
He's got a great ad.
They
Ooh,
did,
engineered.
the commercial would be exactly like those Axe commercials where they do like an X on their chest, but they just
Well,
kind
they
of
got dude wipes. This is pretty close.
Yeah. I like an ad, like prognosticating what would be a good ad. Because I really feel like a lot of companies are dropping the ball right now. Like the best ads, and I also hate them, are the Twitter accounts, like for Wendy's and Arby's and stuff, that are like, "Hey, you're gonna die, eat a sandwich." Like that, I think, is the next generation of marketing.
That's not the real Arby's, is it? I thought that was like a.
Well,
an
Wendy's
iOS
does
Arby's
that,
knockout
but, like,
thing. Oh yeah, Wendy's does.
Arby's
that
does the like Persona comes out and then they make like a diorama about Persona but with the sandwich in the center instead of a character. But like
shit. Everyone's like, they know.
I really do not understand car ads that all the time they're like, "You'll feel young again." I'm like, you need
That's
to
little
get
baby's ice cream.
you need to get some millennial car advertisements that are just like, "Hey, you need a car? Buy ours." Like that.
no.
The polite thing to bring to an orgy in the suburbs. A blindfold for yourself or extra guac.
There's this Honda ad I've been seeing, I think on like YouTube videos. It's like a 10-second ad. They show the Honda Civic or whatever, and they're like, "Heated seating available," and then that's the ad.
That's all you
great,
need.
though.
I have heated seating in my Honda Civic. It's pretty decent.
Oh,
Is
is
it,
I'm
is
sure.
it worth it?
Yeah, it gets real hot actually. You wouldn't
I
expect
like-
how hot it gets.
I like
I
a warm
want
section.
cooled seating is what I want.
Ooh, that would be nice.
It's got a decent AC in it.
They do have that, like if you get like BMWs and Mercedes, they have these like perforated leather seats with fans underneath.
I was gonna say,
Hell
Like fence
yeah.
in the headrest or something.
Could play air hockey on that shit.
The name of a dog food brand you probably should not buy. Bad dog food company or shitty cancer-causing delicious so-so.
Speaking of cars and getting
Tough
penetrated,
choice.
did you guys see the thing I posted? It was a news article about that cops had to tase a man who wouldn't stop trying to penetrate the tailpipe of his car.
dude, like, don't you get that feeling sometimes?
Did you not see the homeless guy that bit his own dick off while high on meth?
Wait, he
Swear to
could
God.
reach his dick enough to bite it off?
He bit his own dick off.
BME Pain Olympics.
Why'd you just have to one-up Nick's story like that, by the way? That was such, oh, you think fucking a car is weird. Did you see the guy
Did somebody
that
just
bit his
get
own dick off?
buzzed by an
He was missing
F1?
half his own teeth, so.
How did he bite his own dick off?
A bad reason to call 911. Your neighbor is a communist on Twitter. I'm not even reading the other one. I think that's just... I don't know
my
if I want to go.
Do I have to pick one?
Our
It's dark humor, man.
oh no.
It's
I
been
almost
long
want some
enough.
dark humor.
Yeah, that's been long enough. It's been 17 goddamn
I
years.
mean, I guess if you guys say it's long enough, I can't really tell you no. Like, it's your
Especially,
country.
he's from fucking New York.
The worst way to
Well,
fly,
sorta.
blank airlines.
What kinda, yeah.
The worst way to fly. Any Airlines or Malaysia Airlines. Well, you remember that plane disappeared?
They're still looking for it. They've searched over like 80,000 square kilometers.
Jeez. How many miles?
Yeah.
Maybe that's
Oh,
their
I actually
problem.
saw a news thing today or yesterday. This plane, it was on its last flight
Yeah.
before being retired. It crashed and 9 people died.
It's like 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife.
It's actually
Flight.
Yeah, it's sad.
It's my
It's sad.
last flight before retirement, honey. What could go wrong?
So
Is that the
fucked up.
perspective of the plane?
Did you guys
Yes.
hear about the person that got sucked out the window?
Yeah.
What?
She froze.
That
she
happened in
froze to
Alien
death.
Resurrection.
No, she got caught.
Yeah, it was like a
Half-
scene from Alien.
She got caught halfway out, and
And they pulled her back in, but she still died.
What,
Yeah, it's
what
like
airline was that on?
I don't know who it was. I don't want to say the wrong one and get like
Yeah.
fucking sued or something.
How did the window bust out in the first place?
I don't know.
Faulty.
Jeez,
But nobody else was hurt.
maybe I'm not gonna complain about the middle seat next time.
I'm never gonna open my window again. Like,
You think that little plastic flap's gonna stop it?
I hope so. It might help. Put a backpack in front of it.
It actually might.
We flew Spirit Airlines.
Oh,
to,
yeah, congratulations.
Vegas. Have you flown it?
I did fly.
awful.
I flew Allegiant once, which is basically the same thing.
Yeah, I felt like I was in a plane that I could have made.
Oh, you want
know,
access to the oxygen on board? I'm
It's gonna
sorry.
be another $40. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're gonna have to pay for that up
$75
front.
printing your boarding pass fee.
We'll just
It's
hang
just
on
to
to your credit
pacify
card
you.
until you depart.
Apparently, the engine outside that window exploded and blew up the window, so they had bigger issues, to be honest.
Okay, yeah, that's,
Well-
well, I mean they didn't because they landed the plane.
Yeah, everybody
Only
else
she
didn't get hurt.
got- Only she ate it. Worse than global warming, the real threat to humanity is global humanity, global hotting, global Pepeism, global toe walkers, or global emotes.
Toe walkers.
That's offensive.
That's you.
Ever since we talked about it in that Fortnite episode, I've had like 6 people tweet me. I didn't realize there's a name. I was like, I walk on my toes. People are like, I'm an idiopathic toe walker. I'm like, I know, I'm my people. I
Ryan's
finally have a
definitely
group I
idiopathic,
belong
so-
to.
What are you talking about? Like you put your
walk on
toes
your-
down
Are
first?
you a
when walk?
ballerina?
I walk
No,
on the
he
balls
just
of my
Walks on the
feet.
end of his foot.
Oh.
Yeah, I walk on the
Wait,
balls of my
explain
feet.
it again.
I mean, I can do that. And I don't like to do it
He
though.
only walks on his toes. That's the only thing that
I
makes
walk on
contact.
the balls of my feet. Yes.
The balls are underneath the toes.
I mean,
Yeah.
right underneath,
Mm,
south
like
of
right-
the toes,
Yeah,
is the part
Okay.
you're supposed to run on.
because you're a runner.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's just I've always walked like that ever since I was like born, or well, ever since I walked.
running from his feelings for me.
I wasn't laughing at the lady who died, okay? I'm just saying, if I saw it in a movie, I would probably be like, it's a comedy.
Yeah, Ryan's calves are decent.
Dude, Kate bought me some like workout pants today, and I tried to put them on. They're spandex. They wouldn't get over the calves. Everything else
Holy
fit perfectly.
shit.
They wouldn't get over the calves, and it's straight. She's like, pull, and I'm pulling, and it's just like, it's not going anywhere.
I got some thick calves too. They'd be the first part of my body I ate in an emergency situation. Just pull off a steak or two off of that sucker.
Perhaps
Nice
I
and
did
marbled.
say that lady ate it.
He did.
Which was,
He did eat it.
it's not the best verbiage. I'll apologize for that.
What's the second part of you that you would eat, Cobalt?
Eyelids, you do not need them.
I need my
I would
eyelid.
like my
Talking
eyelids.
about? They're
Just
not even
perpet-
meaty.
Just perpetually get the little eye moisture thingy, eye drops.
It's
I don't know if I could live without my thighs, but they
There's
look
so
delicious.
many other parts of the body that have so much more food
Yeah, but you
on
can-
them besides your eyelids that you would eat first.
You could deep fry them and they're like little chips.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that'd be
2
tasty.
chips.
Do you think Ryan's considered getting into wearing high heels? He'd probably be great at it.
Yeah, I consider it all the time. I think it would be.
It's actually crazy that people walk around in those things all day.
You're telling me, dude. I'm like, wow, it's so easy. Why is everyone complaining all the time? If Cap'n Crunch ever gets court-martialed, it'll probably be because he was in charge during Abu Ghraib or crunched the wrong boy.
I'm not smart enough for that.
Abu Ghraib was
tough one.
that was the Iraqi prison where they were
Posing with the prisoners and
they
weird-
were stripping the
Oh.
prisoners naked, and then the lady was posing with like those finger guns.
Sounds artistic.
You guys, we lived through that.
I know. I didn't pay attention until recently. You should be aware of that.
I like to escape into my video game bubble where nothing can reach me.
That was a huge controversy.
I knew
I
that.
don't read the news.
When was it?
2003, maybe.
Okay, I was
practically
13.
A horrible charity. Pits for tots or tits for tots? What would pits for tots be? Old fruits,
Holes.
or you'd be like kicking them into
It's
like
holes that you put
gaping holes in
children
the
in.
ground.
It's like in Sparta.
What do they use that big hole in Sparta for? Just keep throwing people in?
I think
like,
that was
all the
whatever they
time?
need.
That was the
It was on
messenger hole.
purpose.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, like, it's not a well. They just, like, mess their water supply up with rancid body.
Yeah. Well, have you seen The Walking Dead season 2?
No,
You gotta
maybe.
send T-Dog
I don't
down there.
remember.
Shouldn't get for your grandmother.
A birthday present you shouldn't get for your grandmother. An Xbox One Xbox. Or tickets to something in the distant future.
Wow.
Oh man, I'm glad I didn't go with like a picture of her dead husband or something. That was the first instinct I had. I went the lighter route. I didn't say it. That's what I said. You can't wow me.
You could have a young grandma. How old was your youngest grandma when you were born? I'm pretty sure my youngest grandma was literally 41 or 42.
I had one in a medical home, and the other one wasn't very young either. I just remember the sloppy kisses that I would get when we would visit.
If my kid has a kid, I'm gonna be like 90.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be on the way out or the way up. Never eat at a place called Kentucky Fried Cunts or Kentucky Fried Semen. Wow.
One of them's got a better ring to it, that's all I'm saying.
No fault. No fault. No fault.
I voted for the one that fell within the acronym.
Ah, fair. Yeah, I didn't even think about that, but I also went for that. Oh, and it lost. Semen wins.
No!
Seaman always wins.
That's horrible.
That'd be KFS!
Never pay more than $3 for
blank.
$2.99 or a $2 bill.
Same joke.
Good ones.
You're right. Semen did have the right number of syllables. Kentucky Fried Semen. It's not like one was decidedly more intellectual than the other one.
I could have gone with Kentucky Fried Penis.
Why did you say it
If you
like
said it like that, yeah, you could have gone.
Yeah, I don't have a better joke. I was like, why didn't you just say Kentucky Fried? And then my brain was just like, nah, nothing.
Penis.
Penis.
I'm gonna call out Chad again.
Please do.
I'm so angry at him for some reason today, but like so many people during that airlines joke were like United. Like that's not a joke, motherfucker. That's just pointing out that they're shitty. It's not even funny.
2.5 Scums wants me to ask Bear if you will say welcome to Brawlhalla for us.
Welcome to Brawlhalla.
Thank you.
Usually I charge for that shit.
You just got a great value, 2.5 Scums.
I don't know why. You guys won't care about this at all, but it's just so funny to me. I'm gonna
Yeah,
bring it
yeah,
up
yeah.
Anyway, there's an NBA meme going on right now.
Oh, okay, you were right.
It's the Jazz versus the Rockets right now, and there's a player on the Jazz named Joe Ingles. And people, after he has a good game, say, you got jingled, you freaking moron.
I hate that.
And it's just so
Got
innocent.
jingled.
It's so innocent, but it's so great.
A new name for kumquats. Asian limes or gourd splats. In my head, it just sounds so funny. Like, y'all got any of them Asian limes?
Real racist, man.
That's not racist.
Well, the way you said it.
Or was it racist towards rednecks when I put on the accent?
Not my culture.
Y'all got any of them? Yeah, my culture is not your prom dress.
That's so fucking dumb. No
Something,
one's gonna remember that in 3 days.
something people used to do for fun before electricity. Stick and wheel game or cry. Hey, while you're here because of me being outraged at a prom dress, make sure to check out my coffee account and you can send me a couple of bucks if you're interested. If you were inspired by my taking offense to the prom dress, you could contribute to my Patreon and peep my SoundCloud.
Did he
That
do
dude
that?
had like 3 or more tweets of him saying the N-word. That guy that tweeted about
Oh
the
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, and
And
everyone
then-
exposed him for it.
And then afterwards, he's like, "Yeah, I was young and I made mistakes, but I learned from." And then
Yeah, it was
people
4
like,
years ago.
"She's like 16 years old. Can't she make mistakes too? You asshole!"
Fucking ass, yeah.
The
It's
worst
so
Vegas
dumb.
casino. Phallus Palace or Pintarillo Palace? God
Palace.
damn it.
That's good.
Phallus Palace is so good.
Pretty juicy.
I hope so.
I was
I
like,
had a dream about you the other day, Mouth, but I don't
Ooh.
remember what happened.
Like, did I get lucky or?
You were like in the dream, like farming or something, and
Dude,
I don't remember what else though.
that's a dream right there.
He had like overalls on, like a pickaxe.
He's got a piece of straw in his mouth.
Go to Australia.
Probably. I don't know if my brain was that cool to put straw in his mouth.
The best reason to go to Australia: sweet gold nugs and dry blower sluicing, or
Yeah.
gone down under doop dee didgeridoo. Is that doop dee doodly doom doodly doom? Is that it? I don't know.
I don't know what that second last thing is, but sluicing.
But sluicing. The dry blower is so impressive.
Yeah, I agree, Chad. I don't like Twitter.
Twitter sucks, but
Yeah.
it's a necessary evil. Well, maybe not necessary. I don't know.
I've been leaning more toward notifications only Twitter, which
Yeah.
is only paying attention to people or to things people want to say to me, since that's like kind of the reason I have Twitter primarily anyway.
No, I have to look at my main timeline because if anyone acts an idiot, I have to unfollow them and mute them. So
That's the exclusive reason you look at it, is so you can find people to not listen to.
yeah,
anymore?
people that
Just
I
not listen to
followed,
them at all.
but I don't actually like now because I didn't know them well enough when I followed them, and then they're spouting bullshit.
Yeah.
Something you
Twitter's
probably
okay.
shouldn't try to sell on eBay: Kanye's panties or sand.
What is with the sand?
It's a callback.
It's a callback. Yeah.
Dan Giesling sold sands that he signed for $80 on eBay.
Is Dan Giesling still a big Kanye fan right now?
See,
That's the end
it's
of round two.
complicated.
Let's take a look at the
He's having a midlife crisis.
Dan's going through some stuff with Kanye right now, and there's a lot of conversations to be had about separating the art from the artist, and et cetera, and we're just gonna let him go on his journey. And
Some of
if he ever
Kanye's
wants
music
guidance,
same
then
this
we're
time.
here for him. A little known use for earwax.
I'm gonna put anybody on blast who tries to go with something like a preventative coating for your ear canal.
Oh, like the anti-joke.
Don't be fucking literal about it.
Yeah.
If you guys hate Twitter, you should follow some of those Animal Every Hour accounts, because the Fox an Hour does it for me.
Amen.
You would say that.
Everybody's in.
I consider following those accounts a sign of weakness, and I will not do so publicly.
Real cute, though.
A little
That's a
known
you.
use for earwax. Lubrication, if it burns them, don't churn them. Ball smoothing cream. Rosin for violin bows. Resin for
Rosin.
violin bows. maybe.
Rosin.
Shrek made candles. Plug your pee-pee with it. What is rosin?
You rub the
Rosin.
violin bow on it, and it keeps it from catching on the strings.
It's not resin?
Yeah.
No, it makes the strings catch, is what it does.
Oh, sorry, I meant it the other way around.
Yeah, it makes it not just slide across it.
I know exactly what rosin is. Can I put the damn answer in?
Rosin always looks so delicious to me. Every day I put it on my bow.
How
pretty tasty looking,
often
yeah.
do you guys
Every
interact
day?
with rosin?
We used to play stringed instruments, obviously.
What, did you
when we
all
were
get
younger.
together? Like, I didn't realize you all had a shared
very
experience.
Every bowed instrument uses rosin.
Are you guys going to the Rosin convention this year?
Yeah, of course we're going to Rosin Fest, man.
Am I losing my mind? I did not
I'm
know
no
this was
sap.
common knowledge.
This guy over here doesn't even have his ticket yet. What is he doing?
Unbelievable. I can't believe you don't know what rosin is.
I pre-booked my hotels.
I think I'm being
Staying with Cobalt.
I think I'm being mocked
You're not coming
right
with
now.
me this year.
You're not being mocked. I'm just.
Ryan, I bet you're
think
not even a certified rosin reseller.
I think you're baffled that we all know about something
I
that
didn't
you
know
don't
all
know
three of you
about.
played stringed instruments.
Yeah.
Let's go, chat.
Wait, which one did you play, Cole?
I play the violin.
Did you ever play
No, I played do 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 do.
Oh, that's a good one.
I
Paca
played
Bell.
the saxophone and I played this. Da-na-na, da-na.
Well,
Very
Let me hit you
engaging.
with this bad boy. It was like.
It's the opening to Paca Bell.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yep. Do 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 do.
Dude, I love Taco Bell. I just got a burrito the other day.
Never eat at Del Tacos. It was disgusting.
I like the
It's
idea
like Kitty
that
Taco John.
you think it's a place named after a man named Del Taco. So you don't eat at Del Tacos. Or it's
That's the name of the place.
the computer store opened a restaurant chain.
Wait, I never realized that Del Taco is just the computer brand's taco division. Our laptops tacos. Yeah, you kind of got a keyboard filling.
Oh, on Tuesday, I made these
Okay,
like
it's time for some
Korean
Quiplash.
tacos. So good.
First up,
Yes.
That's the end of that.
better
You have
to-
kimchi
All
with
right,
it?
cool.
There's no kimchi, but it was like a Korean marinade.
Okay, pick your
Oh.
favorite.
I was like, I think I could eat infinity tacos. I haven't tested
Yeah,
it. After eating like, 4 tacos, I'm like, I think you just multiply this by infinity.
You have to
Don't
take a
make a
certain
joke.
break between.
Come on, Chad.
the
one thing-
Bear and me and Bear and Elise would eat 100 tacos.
The one thing that isn't better dipped in chocolate. Sand or Michelle Obama's arm?
That's an old Cards Against Humanity joke.
Oh.
That's old.
Okay.
Yay, someone gets me. I just thought it wouldn't be good in chocolate.
Probably be better
The
to
best
eat
use
anyway.
for a
Yeah,
leftover
definitely.
meatball.
The best
No
use,
way.
The best use for a leftover
already
meatball.
done.
Surgically inserted into your scrotum or a meatball marinara slider with Southwest sauce.
I definitely don't want meatballs in my scrot.
How long before they produce sperm? Is that like overnight?
How long before it turns rancid and rots your nuts off completely?
That would be cool if your sperm was a product of both of your balls. So if you slotted one out with like an elemental ball, it took on the properties
Yeah.
of it. You could have
Damn
like
straight.
That's a
Like a
great video.
chicken egg, and you'd have like
Well,
chicken
Fire
men.
charge.
I was thinking
jizz,
that's a
like
one
napalm?
fireball, one ice ball, and then you have steam cum.
Designer balls have been saying it for years.
You could vape your cum if you did that.
You can do that right now.
What?
I saw a video of
The
it.
worst
Yeah,
question
somebody
of
that did that
science
on
is
YouTube.
this?
tour.
YouTube.com/cumvapors. Get on it now. You got to get on that 15-year.
It's already a thing.
The worst question to ask during a White House tour: Who farted, or where is the brig?
Boo.
I'm so glad because I know Chad's gonna no vote. Number one Chad answer.
What's Kofifi? Where's the P-tape?
I think Lisa's gonna go to the store right now to procure us some healthy meals.
Ooh.
They're
you
gonna
say
say you're gonna
yes?
go to Russia and get the PP tape.
No, that'd be way more fun.
A high school superlative you don't want to win. Most likely to peddle sand or have peaked here. So trying real hard to get the sand salesman bit to take off.
You can smoke semen not like a cigarette, but like a fish.
What?
What does that mean?
A fish?
Like you could
You
like
could
come
put
You
it
could
in a
breathe it through your
smokehouse.
gills?
you could like come
No, you
on a
smoke it in a
plate and
smokehouse.
leave it in your smoker and then smoke cum.
You just gotta dehydrate the semen, and then when it's all crumbly, then put it in.
You gotta call
Crumbly?
it
That.
Freddy Kroeger.
You might as well season your food with it. A dash of this, a dash of that.
There's a whole cookbook about it. You can get it
Oh,
on
there
Amazon.
is. You can't. But is it dehydrated in the cookbook or
Could be.
raw form?
A brand name for a medication that intentionally causes male impotence. Limp, Larry's Impotence Made Perfect, or Animanium.
Oh, I love that. Good old acronyms.
Who's Larry?
Larry the Cable Guy.
Leisure Suit Larry.
Oh yeah, he's limp as shit.
Get her done!
That guy couldn't get an erection if he
that
tried
was
his
a
hardest.
great Leisure Suit Larry impression.
Leisure Suit.
Leisure Suit Larry the Cable Guy?
Yeah, that's a good Wheel of Fortune answer. Oh, I lose again.
Leisure Suit Larry the Cable Guy Fieri.
Nice. How long can you go with that?
My culture is not your quiplash. I'm just leaning into it now. Can you explain Animanium? I don't even get it. Anime was designed by Japanese television networks to make American dicks limp. Limp
Huh?
dicks it.
Limp Dixit.
That was the headcanon in the joke. Is that
Or
it's weaponized anime to destroy the birth rate in North America.
I love anime.
It's an act of international espionage.
That anime makes you super fertile.
It didn't work. I'm hard as hell.
What if a doctor put an ad in a newspaper, and it just said "Limp Fix It"?
Yeah.
He's
So
gonna,
he's
Got a
like
number or anything?
He's a
gonna
doctor of
prescribe you
hand
some-
jobs or something.
yeah.
A bad way to remove unsightly chest hair. Sticky mouse traps or with an iron.
Oh, then you get that
Excuse me?
nasty burning hair smell as well.
I'm surprised nobody went with sand.
With an
Power
iron.
blasted
Just
off?
you wait, mister. You're gonna get all the sand you
No.
could ever ask for in 2 of the remaining 4 answers.
Chat, resist.
Don't resist, Chad.
Resist!
I need a win.
Don't be biased, chat. If you're biased in this, then what
Fake
do you
news.
have? What do you have left?
And it's pretty much how it goes anyway.
Ryan, you know how to say that word, right?
Iron.
Just making sure.
It's like bagel or plague.
Iron,
Next one.
not iron.
You never
DAE
forget your
didn't
first
invent
blank.
English in America. You never
Wait,
forget.
no, you're not really pronouncing it iron.
You never forget your first sale of sand. 100% of the votes plus 200 points. Thank you so much, chat. I really appreciate that.
The worst.
The
sounding
worst
second.
magic
Gross
trick.
misuse of power.
The worst magic
Voting
trick.
time.
Make dick disappear when it's never been seen. Or if I bend over, I can make your pee-pee disappear.
Oh my god.
We're adults.
I voted.
first one-
I don't think this is a no vote.
Yeah.
They did both reference making a penis disappear.
They did.
Such a uniquely circumstantial trick.
They got a Quiplash, so obviously one of them was funny.
No, come on. Mine was like, it was like
Something fun to
Ryan's a
tell during
magician, and
opera.
it's like, watch me make this disappear, but nobody's ever seen his dick because he never gets any.
Ah.
That was the. I guess I went over chat's head. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
it's
chat.
too highball. Highbrow, that's the one. Something fun to yell during an opera. Ricola! Or, play Stairway to Heaven.
Is it fair to say like they're good answers, but they're
Is
not
it
funny?
fair to say?
They're not funny, but
Yeah.
it's maybe fun to yell.
Yeah, actually, if I was like in the audience and somebody shouted Ricola like that, I would be perturbed. I would be like, this guy thinks he's funny. But then with this answer, I was like, that's hilarious.
Dude, there's almost 6,000 people in your chat and 250 voting.
Something you'd probably find a lot of in God's refrigerator. Everyone's hopes and dreams, or I'll tell you what you won't find, sand.
I know which answer I'm not voting for.
Chad, you gotta remember what Geddy Lee said. If you choose not to decide, you still have made a choice.
You still have made a choice.
All that is required for bad men to prevail is for good men to do nothing.
Don't let them socially engineer you guys. You know better.
I knew there was a reason I hated chat today. Y'all are some lazy motherfuckers.
Oh, can we break 300 this time? Nope.
Everyone who joins, Ryan will give you 1 free month of subscription.
Wow, that's so generous.
Is staff
That's
here?
very nice of him.
My response to that change is whether or not we have staff in chat right now.
I think there are staff here, yeah.
The last
Make it
round,
happen!
points are tripled, and
It's just like the end of Rat Race where
single
they say
prize
that the
is
the casino owner is going to give away all the money and then people start donating to make him match it and he starts crying
the worst carnival
while
prize
Smash
you
Mouth
can
plays in the background.
Hey now. Did they play that song? That's the only Smash Mouth.
They did, yeah. Of
Alright.
course.
get.
The worst carnival prize you could win. KFS. Rough and coarse matter that gets everywhere. The carnival. A rusty dart to the face. Or parents fall from the trapeze. So what kind of carnival has a trapeze at it? You got like a traveling Cirque du Soleil or something.
Ryan, have you ever been
Ryan?
to a carnival?
I've been to a carnival.
They got a circus tent with a trapeze in it.
No, it's a
No,
bunch
a
of
circus
carnies.
has a circus.
Yeah, it's like $1 and you get to throw some rings at this rigged ring toss, and if you win, you get a prize that's worth
Yeah.
like 80 cents.
The
Oval
joke is it's
basketball
Robin.
hoops.
It's Robin, that's the joke.
They got a Ferris wheel that's like 6 feet tall. It's a $14 to ride it.
And a 5% chance to survive. Come on.
KFS got 1 audience vote.
Are you for real?
Yeah,
I was like, that's gonna do well because it's
it's a callback.
callback. That's crazy. Who voted that?
There's a lot of people
I
in chat
voted.
that are like, that's me. And Bear is one of them.
Yeah, I did it.
Ooh, rough and coarse matter that gets everywhere. 53% of the audience vote.
No way.
How did they do it?
Chat, you got so hard.
It's over.
Sand meta.
Take a look.
That's not fair.
That's yeah. It's like a now you're cursed. You're gonna have 7 years of sand in your.
I voted for it twice.
Rise in the ranks.
Every time you go to bed, you're gonna have like 3 grains of sand somewhere in your bed you can't get out.
Yeah,
Three
you know
grains
who's
of
gonna
rough
get
and
him?
coarse matter.
Mr. Sandman. I think I got my mojo back. What's your favorite part of the first Austin Powers movie?
Yeah, baby.
Oh, dude.
I love when he says that.
Similar
Kinda like when he
vein?
gets his hair and his chest hair all blown around at the beginning. That's pretty funny.
Yeah,
Or the
when they-
penis bump bit.
Yeah. It's not
That's
mine.
not mine. Yep.
I
That
just
sort of
like it
thing
whenever
is
he-
in my bag, baby.
And here's your copy of This Sort of Thing Is Totally My Bag, Baby by Austin Powers. That was a great joke.
Oh, when the dude gets run over by the steamroller? That's a good one.
Oh, remember when he has to like back the thing out?
Oh,
He keeps getting
dude!
stuck and he keeps getting stuck. Oh man,
I like when Dr. Evil says frickin'.
that's the second movie though.
Just a little prick.
Oh, the perfectly good canoe bit. That was pretty funny too.
I don't remember that.
This
Why
is
would
me
I
in a
take the
nutshell.
stairs when I've got this elevator? Why would I take the elevator when I got this canoe?
I like, I think it's the second one where they're in the tent and they're shoving things
Oh,
Nice to see. Come
It's
on,
like
the
They're
shadows
shoving
make
it
it
in
look
the
like he's taking a can of compressed air up his butthole.
Okay, everyone, vote for your favorite.
Something you'd be surprised to see come out of a pimple you pop. Meat sand or a subscription to Northern Lion via Prime. Did you guys see that
Anti-Sand now?
Twitch Prime has new games this month?
Sure does.
Yep.
You can get Gone Home and 5 other games I've forgotten. Install some spyware to give me more money. Come up with a name for a salad dressing by Lindsay Lohan. Salad undressing, she's naughty, or Coke vinaigrette.
Sniff, sniff, sniff.
You get it, she had a drug problem for a while.
She was a anti-mean girl, though. I like that movie.
That was the character she played,
Yeah.
Gretchen Wieners.
Did you reference her name and from the movie?
No, that's the name of Lacey
Oh.
Chabert in that movie. I forget the rest.
Getting real lazy these days, man.
I don't remember the name of Lindsay Lohan's character. I know she's from
Start
Africa,
with
though.
someone blank.
The worst road trip would start with
Yes.
someone jumping in front of your car or confusing Austin and Boston.
Austin lives in Austin. He does like Boston, though, I think.
You guys
So
ever see
cold
the
there.
movie Road Trip? What's your favorite part of the movie Road Trip?
All the nudity.
Oh, Jesus.
When Tom Green...
He puts a mouse in his
Yeah.
mouth.
Tiny little salmon, living the impossible dream.
I like when he gets his prostate checked and he's into it.
I like it when they're trying to figure out the physics of jumping across the like.
That's a classic moment. What about when DJ Qualls says, you ever rub peanut butter on your balls and then get your dog to lick it off? And then everyone says it's gross, and then he says, get it? Because it's your dog. Good movie, man.
Not a lot of people did that after they heard that.
I hope not. The worst thing to vomit into when you suddenly need to vomit. The cereal storage can, I did that, or your pastor's open mouth. What is a cereal storage can?
It's a Rubbermaid container with an easy open lid that you put cereal in
Do
rather
you
than.
live at
trying
Bulk Barn? They come in a box.
I know you take it from the box and you put it in the container. It's not my answer, but I understand why it exists.
The cereal storage
Thought it
can.
was-
You
It
take
keeps
it from the
fresh.
box and then you put it in the container.
A strange thing to
keeps it
read on a
fresher.
doormat.
They had so much bulk at my friend's house, they actually had it in a garbage can,
That is
and it was
horrible.
just cereal. And I threw up in it thinking it was garbage because I was so
They
drunk.
had a garbage can full of cereal?
Yeah, I ruined it. I felt really bad.
Was there a bag in it?
There was like a liner, but it was filled with cereal.
I want to dive into that face first, mouth open.
A strange thing to read on a doormat. Yeah. Or come inside vape. Come inside
One of
vape
these would
one.
make me happy. The other would, I would
That
walk
is,
away.
You're right. It's a quintessential no vote, Chad.
No.
I mean, yeah. Just has nothing going for it. If you went yeah, yeet, you might get like another 10%.
Yeah, it was where I threw the hot dogs up into the floorboards. I threw up a lot that night.
I just can't get over the idea of having a garbage can full of food in your house.
Yeah, neither could I. I was so drunk that I didn't understand that could be
I
a
think
thing.
they were drunk. This is one of those shows I gotta apologize after and be like, I don't know what happened during Quiplash.
I scraped all the hot dogs out of the floorboards. It just took a while.
Did you puke them up or what?
Yeah, so I ate like a lot of hot dogs that night. So you had a whole bunch in a container, like boiling them up. And then the fire went out because it was a house that was
boiling
heated.
them up.
It was heated by a wood stove, and then in the middle of the night it went out, so it got to be like 30 degrees. And
Yo,
I threw up on the
boys.
floor.
Come on over. We got boiled hot dogs in a garbage can full of Cocoa Puffs. Let's get this show on the road.
Yeah, well,
Sounds lit, dude.
Something fun
it
to
got to be
scream
like 40
at a
degrees in
farmer's
there, and
market.
all the throw up froze into the floorboards.
Something fun to scream at a farmer's market. Where's all the friggin' sand? Or, I can't control the volume of my voice.
I hate both of these.
Me too. I'm no voting first. No vote.
What?
No more sand. I regret
I'm
bringing
not doing
that.
sand anymore. I
Dude,
haven't
this is
brought
pretty
it up.
good. It's a good sand.
If there weren't all those other sand answers, I would have absolutely voted for it.
Well,
I'm only doing friggin' sand if it's in a car tailpipe from now on. That's the only thing that appeals to me.
Oh, Yodel Boy has a new song, huh, Chet?
In the future,
Who's Yodel
moviegoers
Boy?
will flock
You
to
know, I
see
don't know what to
Jurassic
do.
Park 10.
Ryan, if there's any reason why you should watch Shawshank
No,
Redemption,
Yodel
it
Boy's not
has
in
that song in it.
They have a cover of Yodel Boy's song. In the future, moviegoers will flock to see Jurassic Park 10, bigger and badder and more angry, or Jurassic Park 10, Chris Pratt's like 90 now.
By then they won't have actors. Just
CG.
yeah, but they won't even have voice actors. Computers will be so good.
Well, like, they will have voice actors, but they won't ever have to hire them more than once. They'll just have to hire them to record every word they'll ever need them to say, and then they can just program their vocals.
They can just
I don't
use
know.
Fire.
Nice to an actor.
A rejected
I think
title
they'll just
for
take
Moby Dick.
Siri and just like modify her voice a little bit here and there.
It's
A
voting
rejected
time.
title for Moby Dick. One-legged whale or a frickin' big whale?
We're really burning out at the end here on Quiplash.
What? A frickin' big whale is not that bad.
It's so bad.
Do you not get one-legged whale?
Because Moby only has one leg.
No, it's like if a dude has a huge schlong, he's like, oh, he's got 3 legs, right?
Oh, I got it.
Oh, so
they
the
don't
whale
have
doesn't
legs
have
to
real
begin
legs.
with.
They only have the dick. Okay.
So he's only got 1 leg.
He's just one giant dick whale.
Well, you can't be mad at
With more
getting 0
balls.
points when you get bested by such an intellectual joke as that one. Instead of cheese, the worst family photographer would tell you to say wincest or incest.
Wow.
That's unexpected. I really expected sand.
I can't believe it's a wincest and incest. How fucking...
I can.
What are the odds?
Yeah, it's a jinx in spirit.
Cobalt, did you just say I came?
I can.
No.
I also came though.
Just the mention of incest is enough to...
Yeah. Just, butter.
A good sign you've drunk too much Mountain Dew. Your mountain gets a drop of dew at the end, or you're belching up pieces of Morgan Freeman.
I don't even get it.
Can I get an explanation of this?
That's from the movie Bucket List?
Motherfucker, he has a Mountain Dew
It's a
commercial.
commercial with the clear kind.
Oh
now.
my god.
He
I
had
ain't seen a
frost
commercial in 5 years,
Are you
man.
telling me that in the bucket list you thought there was a moment where
They climb a
Jack
mountain.
Nicholson throws up Morgan Freeman?
No, they climb a mountain at some point. So I was like, is that it?
Oh my god.
We're gonna save it in Final Quip.
Yeah, guaranteed.
Mm.
No, I stopped trying once chat started voting for nothing but sand.
Sand won one time.
Yeah, Sand was getting beat.
It's getting his ass kicked.
And your
How's the weather
all-
down there, Ryan?
I can still come back.
Our
Yeah.
last flash prompt is...
Come in, vape.
If the groundhog kind of sees his shadow, it's 6
It's
weeks of
6 weeks
sand.
of blank.
It's 6 weeks of blank.
Give out
It's
your
6
vote.
weeks of HBO. 6 weeks of boiled hot dogs puked into floorboards. 6 weeks of Ring. 6 weeks of Quiplash only NLSS. Or 6 weeks of hallucinations and cannibalism.
That one sounds awesome.
Quiplash only NLSS?
Or HBO.
The hallucinations and cannibalism.
Dude, 6 weeks of HBO. You could watch all of Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Game of Thrones.
You could watch all of Game of Thrones twice. Figure out who the hell Randall Tarley is.
I think
It's
I know
not.
who that is.
Corey's asking, he's like concerned about it. Guys, what happened today? You know you're on a stream, right? You know you're trying to be entertainers. You're
Mysterious
trying to make these
pursuits
people
all
laugh.
over again, man.
Listen, you could
I-
take any comedian, and if they play enough Quiplash, they're not gonna be funny.
I peeked into one of your streams when you were doing Mysterium, and all I saw was turn him into a fucking ghost. Just over and over again in chat.
Mysterium's great. We should have played that.
Now for the-
Asymmetrical.
Bear wins.
Air wins. We could play Mysterium next time.
Yeah. Next week, baseball, Mysterium. Hey, thanks for watching the Northern Land Live Super Show. You didn't have to. We recognize that you have choices on this platform, and we appreciate you choosing to spend your time with us. Can you pimp your channel, please, Bear Taffy?
I play video games. What I do. I'm a rapper too now. I did a rap thing.
Yeah,
You can
why don't
download it.
We should do Rap Horse.
What is that?
That's where one person does a
Rap
rap,
about a
and then the
horse?
second person copies it, and if they can't do it, they get an H. If you spell horse, you lose.
Oh, I want to do that. Absolutely. That sounds like fun.
A hip, hop, a hivvy to the skivvy to the don't stop beating the beat on the boogie.
Ah, fuck, you got me. All right.
That's an H, baby.
Yeah. I don't think I should compete anymore. I think you
Yo.
might be, like, way out of my league.
Onward to
Alright.
69,000 followers. Let's do that next.
Let's go. How about you, Mal?
I'm gonna be hanging out down at Phallus Palace.
Yeah, you're that.
You wanna-
emperor.
You want to go there? Just follow me on Twitch, and I'll give you access to Phallus Palace.
Thanks for suffering in kind, everybody.
There's no
It was
suffering.
fun.
It
Thanks
was
for
good.
having me.
Thanks for being exposed to the existential despair and dread, and
I'm used to Quiplash going downhill a little at the end. It often does.
thanks for being my compatriots with the N-way that we experienced in the final segment. It's
N-way.
something that will always tie us together on a deep level, much like the children from It, Part 1. And they will carry those scars with them
It's
through
not
adulthood.
suffering.
Same.
I love
Now-
sharing in this existential crisis with you guys.
No, I definitely know what Motrin pain is now.
What's that? What does that mean?
I don't know.
Oh.
That's a good Quiplash right there.
It
Yeah.
is. Just put that in your back pocket, and we'll see you next time.
Fuck it. Oh.